What's going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? This is Cyrus here, and I'm just going to be showing you a few little leveling tips I picked up while playing Star Wars The Old Republic. Things just to help you, level a little bit quicker. If you're like me, you don't want to go blasting through the content necessarily and just race to 50 and get up to 50 and be the first one there and not have anything to do. So this is a good way to optimize your time and yet not go crazy and just like do some ridiculous farm thing where you're killing the same mob over and over and over again, and before you know it, you're level 50. This is just kind of a good, efficient way of doing things, at least for what I've found so far. First up, here is your PvP daily. I am here on the Republic fleet. I imagine that the Imperial fleet would be similar. I'm in the combat training quadrant, and this is me right here at the PvP terminal here for PvP Quest Terminal. This is where you pick up your PvP daily, and from 12 through what I am now, level 38, it's pretty much just been, well, it has always been, just make sure that you get... Oops, sorry about that. I just alt-tabbed out there. Yeah, make sure you pick up your PvP daily here, which, as far as I've seen so far to level 38, it's just win one war zone for that day. Then you have to come back here and turn it in, and you get a PvP box, which could have consumables or some armor, which I don't think I've ever actually found a piece of armor that was useful for me at that time, but hey, the consumables are nice, and then you can also just vendor or put on the auction house, the other stuff. So yeah, PvP daily, that's the number one thing to do. In general, PvP in war zones isn't that great for leveling. I do it a lot because I really enjoy PvP, and I don't mind, it makes me a little bit slower, but I also use it to kind of get ahead of my class quests, which is another thing that you don't want to get crazy up high above your class quest, because obviously don't want them to turn gray, not get any experience, but also if they're orange or sometimes even yellow, beating the bosses, especially if your companion's under geared, can be a little difficult. So I do kind of like to be a little bit ahead of where my class quests are, just to help keep time flowing nice and easily. Here we are in the supplies quadrant of the Republic fleet right here, and this is where you'll pick up your flashpoint dailies, and these are also very important. You want to make sure you're doing this every day. Basically, you're going to pick up a quest that's going to tell you to do one of two. Usually, it's going to be one of two flashpoints. And if you complete either one of those, that's the objective for the quest. And then you come back here, turn it in, and you will get your rewards. With experience, credits, yada yada yada. So that's another thing you need to make sure that you're doing. Besides that, every I believe it's every new flashpoint you get, I'm not 100% on that, will give you a mission for that specific flashpoint that you can use to get extra experience as well. Now this will only work for the first time you go through. Other than that, you're just going to have to, if you're going through them, other than that, it will just be, to get the experience that you get normally inside in the gear and whatnot, which can be good also, but that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about the getting the dailies done and the quests for them, because that's the most efficient way of doing it. Alright, so now I'm heading back out to my ship here, but this is where the next section I want to talk about is, and if you're doing this, you obviously have to have a ship. Which most of the time you get between, I think 15, 17, something like that. If you're really crazy, you can get it earlier, I think like 12 or 13, if you've really been speeding through this stuff. But yeah, here we are on the BT-7 Thundercat, which is ugly as crap, but hey, it's my ship. Okay, I'm here on the bridge, and you got your galaxy map here, but this is where you pick up your space dailies. It's the same way, or very similar to Flashpoints, is that you pick up a daily space mission, and let's say here you're going to complete 2 of these space missions, so mission 1 and mission 2, like it says here. This mission number 1, mission number 2, right here. Once you do both of these, it will automatically, you don't have to turn it in, it'll automatically be a turn in once you complete that second mission. So yeah, that's going to give you a lot of experience. And also, there are space mission quests. I believe it's the same way for Flashpoints. For every new mission that becomes available or appropriate for your level, you can pick up the quest over here that will give you it will be a quest to complete that mission or that battle, that space battle, which you do by going into the galaxy map here and selecting your area. And well, there's not one there because that's where Ilum is. Here are the space battles and what they look like. So you just need to do the one that either you have the daily quest for or the quest that just do it. That's only for the first time, though, remember. So after you do it that first time, you're not going to continue to get that much experience. But you'll still get the experience for doing the actual mission itself inside the mission, but you're just not going to get that bonus experience. So yeah, to sum up, pretty much make sure you're doing all your dailies, your Flashpoint dailies, your PvP daily, and your space mission dailies, and doing the other missions for the Flashpoints and for the space missions that become available, doing your class quests, and just keeping with your storyline, and doing some of the other side quests also on the planets as they are within a decent range of your class quests, but don't go crazy trying to get all of them. Because it'd be quicker to stay on your dailies and stay on your class quests. So yeah, other than that, leave a comment with any things that you've found that work, things that, maybe I've said that you don't think work that well, or things you want to add, whatever. I'm not the end-all, be-all, Star Wars guru that I don't, So this is just kind of what I've found that seems to work pretty well, and yeah. So yeah, leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you later.